Well, we've been talking about it since Monday, and now it's here. Our risk for severe weather as we go into tonight. It's meteorologist Joe Martucci here. Now, I have been lowering the risk for severe weather, and I'm here to tell you on Thursday morning that this is not a big concern for us. Yes, there will be some lightning, cloud to ground lightning, but high winds and hail will be isolated at best. You look at the radar here, it's not all that impressive on our futurecast. And I'll explain to you why here. There's a couple of reasons for this. It's the same storm that caused those 70-plus tornadoes this week, but the showers today will use up most of the available unstable air. Cloud cover around for most of the day, too. It's not as warm. It's not as unstable. And the timing for the severe weather is overnight, and that's usually bringing a lower threat than if it was during the midday or the afternoon or even early evening. Here's a look at our futurecast. So we're starting the clock at 7:30 a.m. on Thursday. Temperatures in the 60s everywhere. It's a mild and even muggy morning out. We go into the afternoon, and here comes those rain showers. So if you have outdoor events, do it during the morning. The afternoon, we see these hit or miss showers. I think it rains for about 3 hours during the day today. Now we're at 8:30. Temperatures back in the 50s as we have this marine layer trying to work in too, which also helps us stabilize things. But there's enough what we call elevated convection, that is unstable air aloft, to produce a few rounds of thunder and thunderstorms as we go into our Thursday night. And then for Friday, you see temperatures around 50. It's just plain rain showers during the day here, and it's going to be tough to do things outside on Friday that take more than, let's say, 2 hours or so. Temperatures will be in the 40s as we go into our Friday night, and that's about 5 degrees below average for this time of the year. Just want to show you this risk for 1 inch or greater hail. We call this large hail. Still on the lower side here with those grays in the Delmarva and Virginia, but they stay in the Delmarva and Virginia as well here, not making it into South Jersey at all. And I do think there is a risk for severe weather just on the other side of Delaware Bay, but not as much here. It's more of a isolated or not ruled out situation. Rainfall totals through Friday night will generally be between a quarter of an inch to a half inch, with some areas in that lighter green seeing up to 3/4 of an inch. Now we go into Mother's Day weekend, and I pretty much have the same story from what I was telling you about on Wednesday. And that is Saturday during the day is dry, but Saturday night and Sunday does see rain. It does look to be about half wet on your Mother's Day, and it could happen at any point in time with this rain. It's not like the morning's dry and the afternoon's wet. These will be intermixed throughout the day on Sunday here. You see temperatures that will be in the mid-60s on Saturday, low 60s on Sunday. Any rain showers Saturday, again, pre-dawn, and then again after the sun sets. So it's a cooler weekend, at least compared to what we just saw on Wednesday. This is about 5 degrees below average for this time of the year. Now, we do have coastal flooding to talk about as well. We continue with this every night through Saturday night. It's mostly minor flood stage, the usual flooding we see a couple dozen times a year. Think the shoulders of the roadway or that first lane of the road sees water. But on the northern edges of the bays Friday night, we will be in moderate flood stage here, and that is when many bayside roads flood, and really is a problem to get around these towns. Here's Manilokin, kind of on the northern edge of the Barnegat Bay here. This is minor flood stage. Now let's take a look at moderate flood stage. See, pretty much Bay Avenue is completely underwater here, and Ocean Avenue is the only good route around town. So that's what we're talking about, the difference between minor and moderate. Here's a look at our inland 7-day forecast. So 73 on Thursday, strong storms during the evening, scattered showers throughout the day, mainly in the afternoon. Showers around on Friday here. Saturday, afternoon sun, some rain pre-dawn and after sunset. Mother's Day, going to be half wet. Sorry, Mom. I don't have great news for that. But Monday and Tuesday look nice, pretty seasonable. Coastal storm looks to be around sometime in the middle of next week. Plenty of time before we get to that. Notice ashore, though, a couple of 50s. We had a beach day on Wednesday, 50s for Friday and Sunday. Such is life in May at the Jersey.